Hello everyone, I am Josh and welcome to the 19th part of Let's Build a Modern Mansion in The Sims 4. So in this episode I kind of want to wrap up the house build finally. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by just cleaning up some of these edges here. So I'm going to just like put some of this black tile over the tops of things. I think it looks quite a bit nicer. So like on the balconies, on top of stuff. Just around the place in general, also here, and also on top of there. Yeah, that just looks better already. And this back area, this needs some touching up, I think. So I'm just going to get rid of these things that I have here, and instead, I'm going to do a similar thing to what I did over here. Which I tried on the front, but it looked really bad. But back here, I think it'll work. So I'm going to just put out some of these fences here, just going vertically or horizontally, depending on how you're looking at it. And we can just kind of put these down this way. I think this will look quite a bit nicer than the thick lines that I had before. So I'm just going to do this. Also, this area now can be a proper fence. And I'm just going to drag it across, not drog. Even though there's no words that drog is there, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I think this looks pretty good, and I'm going to get rid of all this here, because there's no reason for any of it. Oh, come on. Do I really have to do that? Put that back, and it's going to fill it in. Oh, I didn't. Alright, anyway, that looks good, and now I'm just going to put some more of the trim back, so just like put a bunch of trim on here. Come on, just be a bit quicker. This is ridiculous. Trim, trim, trim. Come on, trim. Put some trim on. Oh my goodness. Like, so much clicking, but it's like not wanting to go on. I don't think I can put trim on the inside, but anyway, that looks fine. And I'm going to make these brick, I think. I think that'll look interesting. And just do that on the other side as well. Because it's like there's some stuff on the outside I never just like finished properly, so it needs a little bit of cleanup, I think. So, like, just make sure there's no areas where I missed painting, which like over here where I completely did not put any colors on these parts. So I'm going to fix that, and also make these decks black, or these porches, outdoor areas, whatever you want to call them. Alright, I think that's good to go. Yeah, we're getting somewhere here. Alright, so let's begin on landscaping. I have this thing, which is interesting. I also kind of want a driveway, I think. So, yeah, I think I might have a driveway. So let me just get rid of all of this, which looks nice and all, but it's just in the way. So hold on a second. Just go away. All this fencing, come on, just away you go. And these trees too. Alright, cool. So I think I want a driveway. So the way I'm going to do this is do it on an angle. Let's get a grid and come down to the bottom here. Alright, so I'm going to do it like this, I think. So it's going to kind of come up, and I'm not sure how long I want it to be, or how wide, really. But it's going to be on an angle, because I think that looks kind of cool. And we're just going to do this. I'm going to do it out of flooring as well. And it's just going to kind of come up here, possibly... the thing is, working with angles is kind of annoying in The Sims, not going to lie. This is going to be a little irritating, I think, but we can deal with it. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to move it out a bit, and put this here. Oh, no. No. Oh, goodness. No. Get rid of that. Okay, it's gone. And just continue along. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay. And then start going up here and fill this area in. So this is going to be like a driveway. Obviously not a real car. There won't be a real car in it because there are no real cars in The Sims 4, but this will be a scaled-up toy car. Oh, come on. Did I get messed up again? You know, as all cars in The Sims 4 are. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. Okay, I think that's tall enough. And we can just kind of bring this across here. It's going to hit that, which is okay. Oh, I didn't want to... Actually, no, it can be wider. It's not wide enough, so let's make it a bit wider. Just a tiny bit. This is so tedious, but it'll be worth it, hopefully. Okay, and then here, I'm going to get rid of that and put an angle on it. So it's kind of like what I did over here. Yeah, so I think this kind of works a bit. Also, that's facing the wrong direction, which is not right. Let me fix that. Okay. Actually, all of this is facing the wrong direction, so do that. Okay, cool. So I think that looks all right. So what I kind of want to do, possibly, is get some more of these, which, I wish I could, like, copy those, but I can't, which is kind of annoying. So that means I have to, like, do more of them. I might just continue this along. It's doing it the wrong way again. Hold on. Nope. There you go. And I might just continue this along, actually, until it kind of goes like that. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then, here's an idea. Do this, and not make them angled, because they're annoying when they're angled. And just kind of have that. So, that works. So you kind of have these angled bits going around to the pool, and then this straight one, and then the driveway. So they're all kind of like these pieces of a puzzle that kind of fit together, which I think is kind of interesting. And I'm going to get rid of these hedges here near the front, because they don't entirely make sense, because I don't think there would be hedges in the desert in real life. Actually, I might just leave it like that. Or I might make these too wide. Just like so. And possibly do it like this. Okay. And I might put a fence down that side there. I think this is better. And we can get some more tree planter things in, because I destroyed them all. So we can get like one here, and possibly, well, I guess like one there, and we can get like one here, which is kind of close to the house, but it's not too bad. I think that these on a, oh, not exactly, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. We can like, I wish you could move these easier, but you can't, so I like do one little wall at a time, which again is a little tedious. Or I could just like click and drag, and then drag that back, and then move this one forward, and then move this one. Oh, that's not right. Hold on. Okay. And then, here's my plan. Put one behind it like that. So they're kind of like, oh, that's not lined up. So close, but not quite. Okay, I think a grid. Oh, never mind. No grid. Okay, we'll do it this way. And like so. Okay, yay. That's gonna be the second planter bed, so we'll get some more trees in. So I'll put a tree there, I reckon. And one here. Oop, one here. And we can get some smaller ones as well to mix it up a little bit. And it all looks good and dandy. So that looks nice. I'm also going to get some trees just by the house. So let's see, get like a palm tree here. Put another one in this nook. And kind of like, you know, get some variety as well. Get some smaller ones and some larger ones. Just to kind of make it look a little bit different. And maybe one in this corner. So just so the house, like near the house, there's like some trees and stuff. Obviously, I'm going to put some grass and dirt in, as opposed to having all the what do you call it, the sand, because that doesn't entirely make sense. Having sand, you know, all around a having sand like around trees and stuff. It's a little peculiar, but you know, yeah, we can also get like a thing over here, a thing being a sculpture, and I can get, you know, some of these plants around it. I don't know, like I'm just gonna do my usual landscape kind of styling here, where it's just some random plants and stuff thrown around. I'll probably put some more of these in here, like in these little planters, and over here, you know, just like it's kind of random, because in real life, I feel like landscaping looks better when it's just kind of not like super perfect and like everything. I feel like it looks a bit better if it's, you know, just like more natural looking. So I'll put some stuff there, and fill this area in with some these tropical fern things. I don't even know what are these. Palm plants. Yeah, that's tropical. They're palm plants. And get these along the side here. Yeah. So I'll just do that. Whoops. You know, it's a little sloppy right now, but I'm gonna touch it up in a moment. I'm gonna like fill this area in a bit as well. And yeah, so obviously, whoops, I did not mean to hit escape, sorry. There's obviously these little planter beds here that I'm going to also work with. So let me just like, oh, this side is not painted. Hold on, Alt click, there you go. And over here, just get this painted as well. Okay, so, and what did I do upstairs? I know I had, okay, I put these in here. So we can get the same things. So get like some hedges that don't clip through the windows, which is good. And same over here. Just like, because I have these nice little planters next to the house, so that kind of looks nice to fill those in. Yeah, so that looks good. Of course, it'll look better once I get some more landscaping in. I mean, with some more terrain, some better terrain paint is what I meant. Yeah, some rocks around, and obviously, I like it looks good when you scallop some rocks as well. And just kind of use some rocks in the, it's part of like a landscaping thing, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, and we can get a few more rogue palm plants as well, and stuff like that. So, you know, this is just kind of simple, random landscaping. You know, I might get some more in around here. I mean, for the most part, this is a desert, so I don't entirely want it to look like overdone or anything, because it is a desert after all. So I feel like you'd probably not have a huge amount of plant life because it's all sand. Right now it is. Anyway, I'm going to get some terrain paint in so I can kind of visualize this a bit better. And hopefully you can too. So I'm going to get some of this nice light green grass, and I'm going to put some of it in just around these areas here, especially by the house. So just because it would make sense if there's a bit of grass. I mean, in real life, whoever lives here, they'd probably, like, there's grass on either side here. You know, I mean, they'd probably have, oh, excuse me, they'd probably have, like, sprinklers and stuff, you know, and that would maintain the grass, so that's why it would look nice and, like, that's, well, it would maintain it, I don't know. Like, because I'm only going to put, like, some smatterings of grass, like, near where stuff is growing and stuff, although I may put a bit more over here in this area, because it's kind of surrounded by stuff, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, there's the pathway here and then the house there, so it doesn't have to blend in with sand as much. Yeah, and also all these, hold on a sec, let me get rid of these dirt splotches that I had left over. There's another one over here. Okay, and, you know, we can just continue along with some of this nice grass down the back here. So this kind of just makes it look a little bit more natural. And then I can get some dirt, obviously, so that's a bit too big of a brush, I think. Get some, that's too small. Get some dirt in here so it looks like they're growing in dirt, because they wouldn't be, plants wouldn't be growing out of grass or sand, really. I mean, they're going to be growing out of dirt, probably, so we'll get some of this in here. Just paint some of this up in these areas, so, you know, it's kind of like dirt to grass to sand. It's kind of like that blending of terrain paints that makes it look nicer, which you can see there. And it also makes it look like, you know, a nicer house too, because you have all the, you have more, it's like the nice bright green plants and stuff, as opposed to it just being like sand and everything up to the house, which doesn't look that nice. Yeah, so I'm just going to put some more of these plants in, some more randomly around the place. I don't know if I want, I might use some of these kind of things down the side here, and around this corner, as opposed to putting like what I did over here, as opposed to doing that over here. I might put it in this corner though. I might start just putting a bunch of fan leaf plants, or whatever the heck they're called. I think in The Sims 3 they had similar plants, but they're called banana leaf. I don't know. I'm not, I don't know much about plants, so I'm not going to start trying to name them. And make sure that they're not clipping into the, oh, they are clipping into the bathroom. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I'll just make sure that they're not clipping into the bathroom. That's a little weird. If the plant is coming through the wall into your bathroom, then you have a problem, I think. Yeah, so let's just continue this along here. So there's just, you know, some nice plants and stuff. And so it looks a little bit lush and fancy. And we can get some rocks in as well, which always look nice. Always, never forget the rocks when you're landscaping. They just make it look, add an extra dimension to it. Especially in like a desert kind of landscape, I feel like rocks look better. So I'm gonna get some dirt in here as well, so that looks more realistic. So let's put some dirt in, and also put some dirt in behind these pathway pieces, whatever they're called, stepping stones. We can call them that. I guess they're kind of like stepping stones, but I don't know. And like, yeah, also over here, it might help to get some bigger brushes and just like paint around these little diamond parts. I don't even know. I guess they're stepping stones, we can call them. They're really large, but that's kind of what they are. And obviously around here, because these are floor tiles, I usually do terrain paint for my like pathways and stuff. But I don't know. I felt like doing proper flooring this time. It's not say proper, but I mean, you know, I felt like doing flooring. So that looks pretty good. And we can get a car as well. So if you search for car, that brings up a cart, which is not helpful. But we can look for like a toy thing. I don't even know where even are they? They like in sculptures or something? Yeah, they are. So we can get like a car, hopefully. Where even is it? Here it is. And scale it up. I'm not entirely sure what scale is appropriate. Maybe that's appropriate. For like car size. Can I make it any bigger? I feel like that's as big as it goes. Alright, that works. And we can get it in like blue or something. There you go, car. Beautiful. And we can also get a mailbox as well. So we can get mailbox. So let's get one of those. I think a mailbox would be nice to have. So we can put like it here, kind of by this post, so it kind of blends in a little bit. And the trash can, I don't know where I want to put the trash can. I guess the trash can can be like in this patio area, so like right here, kind of like right there. I think is not a bad spot for the outdoor trash can anyway. So we'll do that there. Yeah, for the most part, I think the front yard's done. Around the back area, you know, we'll probably just continue with similar stuff, obviously, so I'll just do the same kind of thing and get some of these nice light flowers. I love these, oh, that's not what I want to do. I love these little low-lying flowers, or whatever they're called. What are they called? Low-lying pale yellow flowers. Yeah, I like them. They look really nice, and they just kind of get the job done well. So yeah, I tend to use them in like all my houses, like all over the place. Yeah, so let's get some more of these like latticed things in, so I can kind of put some more trees in and make it look a bit fancier. So we'll do that one there, and then we can have like, I don't know, if I just continue this diagonal piece, we can have like one here, which I think works, so just so they're kind of like in line. And then perhaps we can just have one kind of more randomly, more randomly over here, maybe. I think that works. So, oh, someone downloaded Cozy Tutor. Why, thank you. And we can have like another one, hold on, have like another one here, I reckon. So those will just be for trees and stuff like I did around the front. So we'll just actually do that right now. So we can get some large palm trees in. Just like this kind of makes it look a bit more tropical, obviously. So, you know, when you have all the palm trees and stuff, it helps make it look more lush. We can get one more over here. And we can get these smaller palm trees as well, and kind of mix them in a bit, just so it looks like, you know, there's more happening. And yeah, so I think this looks pretty good. And one more over here. So just like a bunch of palm trees and stuff, and we can get obviously some more of these little low-lying palm plants like I have in the front. And just kind of put them around the place. I think I missed a spot, yeah. Whoops, I need some more of them. Hold on. And over here, so I'll put them around here. Okay, and one more, I think, yeah. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. We have some trees. I want to continue this patio around the pool deck, just so it looks nice. And we'll have to do this on the diagonal. Not entirely sure how this is going to work. I guess we're going to see. I guess this works here, like this. Although I think it would look better to be a bit thicker. And also this helps it make it look like the front pathway is leading up to something, as opposed to it, like, or these stepping stones are leading up to something. So it's like leading up to this around the pool deck area thing. So we'll just put this in there like so, which looks good. And we can also grab some pool ladders, which I know I used down here. So we can get that and put one there and possibly one over here as well. Yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. I also want to get some of those floor lights I used before, so we can come down here and just kind of put them in the corners, yeah, to some extent. So there's just like some nice lighting down here in the pool, which looks pretty good, and possibly some lights around the angled bit, and at nighttime that lights up nicely. Yeah, so I think that's looking pretty snazzy. We can also get like one of these massage chairs out here by the pool too, which I think that's pretty nice. So if a sim wants to get massaged, they can outside by the pool. Yeah, so for the most part, I don't want to make this a natural. Oh wow, that looks a little ominous, doesn't it? If you make that red. Oh yes, the pool of blood. I don't think so. Yeah, so let's just finish up some of the landscaping. I'm just going to do a simple bit of palm plants and some low-lying flowers and stuff, and like maybe just a couple more. And what else? Where else can we put them? Like down this back here, just to kind of make it look like it's finished off, obviously. And one more over here, maybe. Get a little bit of flower action. I don't know. I like the way I usually landscape. It's just kind of like random, not necessarily planned out. You know, I just kind of like throw some plants down and just see how it looks. I might put one more in this corner here. And yeah, I think for the most part that's good. We get some rocks in as well, obviously. Like I said, rocks do look pretty good. I don't want to like overdo it because after all, this is kind of like a desert. So that's why I don't entirely want to put like way too many plants and stuff. I think the front looks good having a lot of plants, but since the backyard especially isn't too large, I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to get some grass in here, some faint grass. I could make this a little bit. There you go. So it's like get some faint grass in here around these things too. I'm kind of in this area for the most part, and we can kind of just, you know, make it a little splotchy as it gets closer to the house. And yeah, it's like down here by the pool, it can be a little bit more green, but not entirely. I imagine that the water in this pool would probably evaporate really quickly unless they had like a cover or something, especially like in the desert. I mean, you'd probably want some sort of cover over the pool or something like that. But you know, it's The Sims, so you don't have to worry about all those little technicalities. So let's just get some dirt in, obviously. So just like as before, get some dirt in these planters as well. Here, not really planters, but like whatever these are, like these little tree, fenced-in tree things. That's a very scientific term there. Not scientific, but that's like the best term. These are tree things, obviously. What else would they be? Also, some more here I missed, and some down here, and some in the corners, and all that good stuff. I think that's everywhere, except for over here, and in that corner there. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good for landscaping, although actually, now that I think about it, there is this one spot I missed, so it'd probably help if I filled this in a bit with some flowers and stuff, so that looks finished off. Yeah, there we go. So, and maybe one more, boom. And we can obviously get some terrain paint for that, make it dirt, because that makes sense. And yeah, so I think that is pretty good for landscaping. I may actually finish off this one. Oh, there's like another planter bed there. Well, that's great. Yeah, so let's just finish off these areas. I just noticed. I think I put these in the last episode, so these are just kind of like the areas that look down into the basement spa area, which is pretty fancy. So we can just like get some basic landscaping in here, nothing too over the top, and I think that works pretty well. Alright, so that looks nice and all. It's kind of clipping out though. Yeah, so now all we need to do is outdoor furniture pretty much. So let's just have a look at that. We can get a grill in, we can get like an outdoor kitchen, I guess. So like, this is the perfect patio stuff grill. So I may just kind of put this here. Let's see, because like I don't want it to be a huge outdoor kitchen since there is the other normal kitchen like just inside. So it seems a bit weird that you would have. Hold on, this doesn't want to go in normally. That's not funny. That's not funny. It is not. It's true. That's not funny. But I mean, that's not fun. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to like these snap. They'll snap. So that's good. A corner piece would be really helpful, so let me just get a corner piece. Once I orient the corner piece, then everything else should just snap together pretty conveniently. So we'll just, or not, hold on, I have to put this in myself. I don't know why it's not cooperating very nicely. It's kind of annoying. And put that in. Okay, the grill, obviously. I'm gonna like put all this in using Alt, which I guess is not the end of the world, but it's a little annoying. And put that in, and possibly end it off here. So I'll just like kind of put the end there. So there's kind of like a nice grill area, and we can get an island as well, I suppose. So we can just get like a curvy island. I don't know. Do I want a curvy island? Let's see how it looks. We can get like this island in here. Kind of, it's like a little curvy island. Yeah, I guess that's pretty nice. And we can also get a sink, because I'd imagine that would be relatively convenient. Where even is the sink in the kitchen? Oh, there it is, on the island. It's like, where is the sink? I don't even know. Yeah. Oh, that's facing the wrong way. And we can get a nice sink, which is pretty convenient. And yeah, so I think, I mean, just a very simple outdoor kitchen is kind of the idea I'm going for here. I also want, I like some stools to go up against it. Maybe like these. I like these a lot. Tend to use them quite a bit. So we can just like get some stools there. That one's not attached. All right. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. Pretty much would be perfect for this is just to look at all the perfect patio stuff. Everything that came in that pack, because that was a good pack for what I'm doing here. Oh, a hot tub. Right, I need a hot tub. I totally forgot about that. We could put the hot tub... Where do you want... Where should the hot tub go? I guess I could put it here, because there's a nice kind of blank space on the wall there for it. And we can get kind of like this little thing to go on the wall. I kind of want it to be in black, yeah. Yeah, so we could also get like an outdoor dining set on the corner. There's another ding. Oh, jeez. I think there was one last episode, too. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm going to put some stuff around there. Yeah, so that's a pretty nice dining table and all of that. So, I'll move that in a bit. And yeah, so I think that's pretty good for that area. We could kind of get like a sitting area, I suppose, over here. Those are kind of big, these couches. Oh my goodness. Why does he always turn off your filter? It's so annoying. Perfect patio. Where's my love seat things? Here they are. Alright, so we can get kind of like a little sitting area, and it turned off my filter again. No, I want the show all category. Okay. Okay. There's like a nice little... I might center it actually with the island. So we have that. Like a little lamp that I can't put on that coffee table. I can put the lamp there though. We can get like some sauces, obviously, and we can get like a nice plant in the corner. Yeah, I don't want to like overdo this space. I don't think it needs to be like have a huge amount of stuff out here. We can put like another sitting area over here, I suppose. And there's another ding. Sorry. Yeah, and I think that overall this works pretty well. Not pink. There's another one. Oh my goodness. Give me a moment while I put this on Do Not Disturb. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry. Darn group chats. Okay. So, what was I even doing? Oh, I was outside. Right. Okay. We can get like, I don't know, some kind of, some prongs for the barbecue. Some tongs and stuff would be nice. Not really sure what else. Not too many other things. There's this light sculpture thing, which I suppose we could use. We could put like here, I guess, which is interesting. Like, what does that do at nighttime? Just kind of like lights up a bit. So, I guess if you want to be fancy schmancy, we can have some of those. But yeah, so overall, I think that this is fairly good. I mean, we can get a rug, I guess. I think that would look nice. We can get like some kind of outdoor-ish looking rug. Ooh, that's a bit large. Oh, no, there you go. It's kind of like some sort of rug that looks at home outside. I think that's the same rug I used over there, which is not like the end of the world. Yeah, so overall, I think this is fairly good for the outdoor area. And I just want to make sure there's no other little things I missed inside that we could just like quickly do, I could like put a little side table over here, I reckon. We could get like one of these from Spa Day and just like kind of have that there and get like a mirror on top of it or something, just because right now it looks a little bare on this wall. So we can kind of like do that, which I think is nice, and we let's make that this area here look a little bit nicer, because like right now it looks a tad empty. So we can just get a couple plants, and there you go. Yeah, so overall though, I think that this house is done. There is not, well, there's this little outdoor area over here. I guess I could put something up there. Let's see, we can just get like another sitting area. I guess there's nothing wrong with that, you know. So we can just like get some more seats here. Maybe move it out a bit, you know. Yeah, so overall, I think that I'm done with this house build, which is, oh, actually, I say that, and then I notice that there's, like, little wall things I missed. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything else besides that original stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to put anything out here because there's no railings, so it's kind of more for show, I think. I think that's just kind of what I want it to be like, and then I'll put that there. So yeah, overall, I think we're done. I'm going to look at some outdoor lighting, possibly. So if we go to lighting, outdoor, the lighting of the outdoor variety, we can like get some of these lights, I think. So like on this balcony here, no, I want to clone it. We can get like some there, one over here, that's too high up. One here for the master bedroom balcony, one down here, you know, and maybe on either side of the front door, obviously, just so this looks a little classier, and maybe some over here. Although I don't think there's that much outdoor lighting. Whoops, I always keep hitting cancel by accident, or escape rather. And like one here, and then a couple here, you know, just to make sure that it's all finished off nicely, and we can get some outdoor, not necessarily outdoor lighting, but like this is under the covers, so I guess I could get some lights there. Yeah, so like at nighttime that all lights up nicely. It looks really good. So we can look at the house at night. Looks pretty good. The pool lights up really nicely. Yeah, everything looks really good. So this is pretty exciting. 19 episodes in, and we finally finished this house. I don't think there's anything left to do. Theater's done, the second floor is done, the first floor is done, outdoor areas are done, and the basement area is done. So yeah, I think we're done. Landscaping looks good. And yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed this series. I plan on hopefully putting all these parts together into like a house build. I don't know how that's going to turn out yet. I'm still kind of thinking about that. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope to see you in my next video. So yeah. Oh, also, one thing, right before I end the video, I wanted to say that there will be a download link in the description below as well, so definitely keep your eyes out for that as well. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone, have a great day.